Welcome to Domain Notebook. This is a quick demonstration on how our platform searches for unowned domain names that currently have web traffic. You can then buy those domain names and redirect them to current sites that you have and get cheap traffic, or you can park the domain names and earn a little bit of extra revenue as well. You can also take the domain names and turn them into a website like I did. DomainNotebook.com was actually found by using this system before it was a website. So the script was used to actually find this domain name. So let's just jump into it. When you have an account and you log in, you'll have a dashboard. And you can simply enter a keyword up here. The system's very simple. And you can choose if you want to show .com domains, .net domains, if you would like to have domains with numbers in them, with hyphens in them, and then you can select the maximum number of characters you would like to see in a domain name. So we'll just keep it at 25 for now. And you can search a specific keyword, use a one-word keyword, for example, legal. So if you would like to find a legal domain and park it, type in legal, and then you'll have a whole list of domains here in alphabetical order, 351 domains. If you add these other variables or increase the max length, you'd find a lot more. But let's just stick with this example. Then we have the character count, the number of views per day to expect, the number of business views per day to expect, and this is the number of people that go to the domain during the US business hours. That's US only. So if you're in Australia, and it's still US business hours, it's not Australia business hours. And then unique views, daily unique views. So the difference between unique and total views is unique is 11 individuals or robots or people, different entities have gone to this domain name, where 16 views is some of them went to the domain name more than once. So this is the total and this is just the unique. This is important because there is some robot and machine traffic that will go to some of these domain names, and you want to avoid domain names with robot or machine traffic. Easy way to tell is if you have a low unique number versus a higher views number, that tells you that it's probably robot or spider traffic. So this percentage to views, the higher it is, the better it is. I like to look for unique views at 80% or more of total views. For example, this is 80%. Also, that same goes for business. I try to look for a higher number of business views to total views as well. So let's look at one of the domains, for example, Alabama Legal Info, that has 8 unique clicks to 12 views. What we can do then is go click on the purple icon and then go look for some screenshots. Looks like there's a lot of screenshots. You can see here that it was just parked at GoDaddy for a while, and then it looks like it was developed into a website, Denver Legal Info. So it looks like it was a legal site for Denver companies. So somebody spent a lot of time building this, and they've developed the site, and traffic has gone to it, and they've let the domain expire, and there's still traffic going to the domain name, which, I mean, you can monetize it. So that might be a great domain name. And when you look at 8 unique views a day, that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you look at AdWords or Bing Ads and how much you spend on those sites for traffic, we're talking 50 cents to $5, $10, $15 a click. You're spending $10 on a domain name and you're receiving 8 unique clicks in a day. That adds up after a full year, where you're paying pennies on the dollar for clicks. And you can target the clicks too. You know it's going to be legal-based traffic in Alabama, so it's targeted traffic as well, which makes it really, really nice. The orange icon, click on that, it'll take you back to what's called the Wayback Machine, which is archive.org. And you can research the domain a little bit more by looking at the historical pages, and you can click on to see when different parts of the site were developed. When was it parked at GoDaddy? When did they build it out? Like all that extra information. It's a good tool to have. If you click on these icons and you find web pages that have been developed in other languages besides English, I wouldn't recommend you buy them if you're trying to market an English-based website. The traffic will not be English speaking. They will come to your English speaking website and they will not read it. You will not convert traffic from my experience. Also from my experience, I highly recommend purchasing domain names that have English-based words and not gibberish. Gibberish-based domains that have higher views, unique views, business views, from my experience, are domains that have more robot-based traffic. So I would stay away from those domains. And that's basically it. This system's simple, easy to use, and it's very powerful. So I would love it if you let me know if you are a member and you're using this tool. Let me know how it works, and happy domain hunting.